Of the Hammond Board of Public Works and Safety. Roll call. Here?
Here.
Are there any conflict of interest statements?
No.
Approval of the minutes of the meeting of September 1st. Did anybody get a chance to look at those?
Make a motion to defer action.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Before we go to correspondence, I'd like to recognize Councilwoman Janet Venez, sitting in the front row, right there where I could see her because she's not behind the podium. Item A under correspondence, we have a request for advertising dates of September 12, 2016 and September 19, 2016 with a bid opening date of September 29 for the demolition of properties located at 3205 176th Street, 3301 176th Street, 7436 Arizona, 7430 Arizona, 4834 Ash, 1550 Atlas, 4430 Baltimore, 6521 California, 5121 California, 722 Conkey front and rear, 505 Highland Street, 5643 Seoul, 225 Wildwood Road, garage only. Do we have a motion to set those advertising and bid opening dates?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Next, we have a bid opening on quotes for paint and supply for signal mast arm structures. Do we have the bids? The proposals? Are they here? How many are there? Two? The first proposal is from Hawk Enterprises Incorporated, 1850 East North Street, Crown Point, Indiana. Their proposal to furnish paint, deliver two signal mast arm structures to the project is $19,238.25. These are informal because of the small amount. So next bid is from Midwestern Electric Incorporated, 1620 East Chicago Avenue, East Chicago, Indiana. Their bid to furnish paint and deliver two signal mast arm structures is $5,800. Do we have a motion to refer these to engineering for recommendation?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item C, correspondence received from Milan Krasinski, Director of Hammond Port Authority, requesting street closures for Sunday, September 11th from 9:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. for the Race to the Rescue 20-mile road race honoring our first responders. Do they have a map showing it? The route?
They may have just an explanation.
Yeah, they have a thing here. So I think we're gonna have a short period up there where you won't be able to move around Whiting and Robertsdale.
From what I understand, there's just a short section of Calumet Avenue that will be impacted.
Yeah, but Sheffield is part of it too. But it doesn't affect Indianapolis Boulevard?
Not to my
Out
knowledge.
to approximately the Indiana Toll Road, Indianapolis Boulevard, being Casino Center Drive. You know, no, they are gonna close a piece of the boulevard too. But it looks like you'll be able to go south to East Chicago.
Yes.
You just won't be able to go to Chicago. That could make it safer. Do I have a motion approving the Road closures?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item D, correspondence received from Dave Warple, 5th District Councilman, requesting $3,987 of gaming funds be transferred to pay for the cost of the gable entrance awning at the Gene Shepherd Center, submitted for approval. And it looks like we've already got his signature and a signature from the mayor.
Motion to approve the request?
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Correspondence received from Anthony Higgs, 3rd District Councilman, requesting speed limit signs and children at play signs to be placed in the 6400 block of Jackson Avenue, submitted for approval. Do I have a motion to refer this to Gary Gleason?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item F, contract for demolition services with IESCO Construction for 6239 Harrison. Do I have a motion? The contract amount is $5,300. Do I have a motion approving the contract?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item G, rental registration for property located at 40 Warren Street. Are you the property owner?
My mother,
And what's your name for the record?
Natalie.
Okay. Proceed.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I never did this before, so I think we're just here for registration for 40 in the front apartment.
Set up house, that's been multi-units, a private contractor, create fire separation for 2 units. It was only gonna be a 2-unit property, it was 5 possession. So this has been going on for several years. I'm gonna suggest we waive the late fee, get it registered in 2016 as a 2-unit, and proceed from there. Mrs. Kula, her mother has had several properties, never really had a problem, as far as registering.
I'll make a motion to accept the recommendation. The building department will waive the late fee. This is just for 2016, is that correct? Kelly? Just for 16?
Correct.
Okay. We'll waive the late fee. The property will need to be registered at a rate of $5 per unit, so for the 2
Okay.
units, okay?
Yes. And every year you have to re-register?
You have to re-register.
Okay. April 15th, Texas Member Tax Day. Then regarding the NIPSCO, I could put the NIPSCO on then, on the front?
I spoke with Dave, my electrical inspector today, he's going to look into the electric design, separate the electrical.
Yes.
We will proceed with that.
Wonderful. So what would be my next step, to call NIPSCO or wait a few days?
I would talk to Dave, my electrical inspector, and he's going to send that back to the school to get that turned on.
Okay.
That's a call on 3 o'clock when he gets on.
Wonderful, wonderful. I appreciate it.
If you want to stick around after the meeting, you can take care of the registration today.
Okay, thank you.
Second on the motion.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item H, rental registration on property located at 7030 Tapper Avenue. What's your name for the
My name
record?
is Lisa Hernandez,
Okay.
AKA Lisa Alaman. I'm here today because I submitted my payment for $5 late. I actually submitted the full, I think it was $70 early, and they sent it back telling me that it was only $5, and then I failed to submit it on time. I sent it April 15th, they got it April 17th, and they sent it back. So I'm here to ask for a waiver so that I can register.
All right, just to go through the history on the property, it looks like you were late in 2013, and the board works waived that late fee, is that correct? And then you were late again in 15, it was 15 or 14, and then you actually got taken to collection.
Yep, and I paid that.
And you had to pay that. So, I mean, is there a reason why you won't register on time?
No, I actually registered every year, but I do it late. Like the 15th, I know it's a poor look for me. I'm just super busy. I work in Chicago, commute 4 hours a day. I know it's not an excuse, but it's my explanation. I know, I'm sorry, I
I
apologize.
mean, you can start, you don't have to wait till April, you can do it in January.
I promise this won't happen again.
I don't know, it's up to the board. I mean, they did waive her late fee back in 13, she had to pay the late fee in 14 or 15, it's hard to tell.
14.
14.
Mhm.
You registered on time in 15?
Yes, I did.
Now you're letting in 16.
Well, technically I wasn't late, but then I was late, so
I don't have,
It sounds like she actually paid too much
I did. I paid too much in March.
on a timely basis, and they sent it back, and then when she resubmitted it,
It was 2 days late.
That's why we give you your 4 months to register. So we
I know.
Send them something back.
Yeah.
It's a receipt when they do that, though.
never wait till the last minute. What's the pleasure of the board members?
Just talking 16, correct?
Just 1 year, yeah.
In one unit?
My recommendation is to waive the late fee to register for 2016 at the cost of $5. You can do that today, and we'll take you at your promise going forward.
Thank you.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none, those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Thank you.
Thank you.
We move down to item I. Correspondence received from Sharhonda Burnett requesting to block off a portion of Marshall Avenue for a birthday party on September 10, 2016. Submitted for approval, which is, that's this weekend, yeah. It's not real timely because we do have to run this past the police department. Yeah.
Do we have a map of the portion of Marshall Avenue?
Okay. So you can call both of them? Okay. So she says in the past that somebody would call and try to move it quickly. So we can maybe approve it subject to the street department and the police department approval?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none, those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item J, correspondence received from the Downtown Hammond Council advising that they are hosting a Pokemon Go hunt on September 17, 2016, and requesting permission to post 4x4 event signs at the locations of Calumet Avenue near Riverside Park, Indianapolis Boulevard near Cabela's, Walmart, 165th Street near State Line Road, and at the Rotunda on Holman Avenue. They're requesting to see if the street department could post these,
I don't
which,
think Gary has the manpower.
no, Gary doesn't have the manpower, and he doesn't want to set a precedent either,
No, well, the
posting a
problem
re-
is with the race, you know, that everybody's gonna be working on bicycle race.
I think they can
Yeah.
post their own signs.
They can post on that, there's no time to listen to the race.
But do we still allow them to post them? Because I know we've got message boards now at some of these locations where they can just put it on the message board.
You know what, I'm not sure, because the street department, all I know is this weekend they're busy with the race and there is no manpower.
So what's the pleasure of the board?
Well, they're not
We can
doing that
approve
until
it.
the 17th, so why don't we go ahead and refer to Gary still, but let them know they need to post their own signs. Okay, we'll make a motion to approve, subject to the approval of the street department. We'll refer to Gary for review and let them know that they will need to post their own signs at those locations if approved.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none, those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Item K, correspondence received requesting rental registration hearing. All these, there's a lot of them. Oh, maybe there isn't. Some of these have letters attached.
This is something else. This is something else. That was attached to it, that's something else.
What is this?
Looks like an appeal.
This is a rental registration? This is a rental registration. Where do you want to set it?
Motion to set the rental registration hearings for October 13th.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those against, motion passes. Next, we have the garage sale permits. Not as many as we used to have, because the winter's coming. Shouldn't be on there? Good.
Motion to approve the garage sale permit?
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Matters from other board members. I have one. It's a settlement agreement that's been submitted by Dave Westland, and he's handling the legal aspect of the Chicago Avenue project, and this is the purchase of a property from a Patricia Moats. So do I have a motion approving the settlement agreement? Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Any other matters from other board members? Matters from department heads or their representatives? New business? Old business? Meeting's open to the public. Is there anyone in the audience who'd like to step up to the podium and speak? Please state your name for the record.
Herbert Lewis. I'm just coming in to get my variance for the 9/11 service for Sunday for the fireworks that we shoot off at the end. I come in every year for the variance.
Oh, we only allowed to shoot off fireworks during the 12 holy days. So basically, September 11th is not one of those days, so you have to give permission to do fireworks.
Was this submitted last week or in writing?
No, this is being done on, we always do it on the 11th. It's
Okay.
at the end of the ceremony. This is our 15th year. So before, I never had to get the variance, and now I talked with Brian Miller, and he told me I should get a variance.
Yeah, where are you gonna shoot them off?
In my backyard right on Orchard Drive. In the back is my front where you have the ceremony is 173rd Street.
Okay.
Do we need something in writing for that, Chris?
It would be best, but I don't know if we're gonna have time between now and Sunday, so. I mean, if he wants to stay after, draw a little back or something, we can stamp it through.
I can do that.
Probably in the future, you should give us give us at least 10 days notice.
Yeah, I'm a contractor. I've been working out of town. I just remembered to get here today. I should have been here a couple months ago, but I've been working in Bolingbrook and not getting back.
Did you do this last year too?
I've been doing it for
So you've
15
been
years.
He's done
Okay.
it quite a few years.
So he knows what he's doing?
Yes. Well, I don't know about that. but we have
Fireworks?
Well, the fire department comes out and the police department comes out, so we ain't have fire yet, so no, I take precaution. I'm a contractor, I know to take very precautions on that.
Okay.
Make a motion to approve the fireworks on 9/11.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Anybody else in the audience? Do I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
So moved.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.